Hey, it's Pierre. I got a review today of a brand I've never reviewed before. This is the Oliver Pure 4. Oliver is a brand out of Germany that a couple of the German players use, including Simon Rosner. He uses a different racket. I heard about this on Squash Store. Someone left a comment that they were excited to learn more about the Pure 4 because at his club, I think his name is Jan. Sorry if I got your name wrong, pronounce your name wrong, Jan. But could be Jan. He said that the Pure 2 was super popular at his club, and the word on the street is that the Pure 4 is very similar. I actually hit with the Pure 2 a couple of years ago, I think, but I don't remember it well enough to really tell you whether the Pure 4 is the same feel as the one that was much beloved in Western Canada. But I have been hitting with this for several matches. I played with this for quite a long time because I've been at the start of the season, we've had the league and was in a tournament, so I kind of been playing with this and then playing with my regular racket and then switching back and forth. So I put a lot of miles on this, and I got some feedback for you. Thanks to Pete from Oliver for sending me this and a few other rackets to review. So I'm going to have, I think, 3 or 4 more after this one to show you guys. So what is the Pure 4 all about? We got a teardrop shape, and we got kind of a black and gold and silver color scheme. Got the Oliver logo there, and up there, there's Oliver. And I think these are probably Oliver strings. I didn't look into what these are. I actually liked them. I like them quite a bit. And so the deal with this racket is the balance point on my balance beam is 36.5, so a little bit head heavy. And the weight, the all-in weight is 139.5 grams, which is one of the lightest rackets I've measured. I can't remember if it's the lightest or very close, but it is super light. It doesn't feel, because it's a little head heavy, to me, it feels, when you swing it, it feels kind of, it feels slightly head heavy, and so it's surprising to see just how light it is on the scale. So what can you do with that? Well, that's nice in a lot of ways. For one thing, with that little bit of head heaviness, it helps you feel like you're taking a full swing, carving through your shot nicely, both on, and I got good power out of it as well as good touch. That still helps me, when there's a little bit of head heaviness, it helps me kind of cut down on the shot. And we got the teardrop shape, so I always find a little bit more power with that. I feel like there's a bigger sweet spot with the bigger strings. The only real downside of this racket was in the case, a particular kind of shot where if the ball's way up front and you really need to go reach for it and just sort of push it up and keep it in play. Because the racket's so light, it's like there's no mass behind it. It was hard to do that and feel like I was really putting anything into it. I had trouble getting used to that particular shot. It's just one area and a small thing, but that's one thing I noticed is, you know, if I could set up and take a swing, then the weight of the head weight came through it and it felt nice. But if I was just trying to push it in those instances, then I felt like the lack of weight was at that moment a disadvantage. What else can I show you? The frame I'm going to show you real quick. Oh, they got an Oliver grip on here, and it's kind of a chunky frame. It didn't really mean a whole lot to me. It didn't feel like it's quite light, so it certainly feels very maneuverable, and because it's light, even if it's that head heavy feeling, you certainly can push it through a shot when you need to at the last second. So all in all, this is a good one, and I don't know how it compares for the Pure enthusiasts who really liked the Pure 2 and not so much the Pure 3, but that hopefully gives you an overview. That is the Oliver Pure 4.